Hi, this is Takashi Inahara from Jazz Blues Japan. Today I just want to talk about the Japanese, vinyls. And this is one of the series, I just start this series, what I call let's talk about Japanese vinyls. And today I just want to talk about the history of Blue Note reissue here in Japan. And if you look at the Blue Note reissue here in Japan, there are only two companies involved. One is Toshiba EMI, and the other is King Record. And I guess most of you guys know about those companies, producing, manufacturing Blue Note reissues here in Japan. And the first reissue manufactured here in Japan of the Blue Note label is Toshiba EMI, and we call those series BR series, which I don't have the sample right now, but they produced I think mainly 1500 series of the Blue Note, and later on and those BR series were manufactured in the late 60s here in Japan, and later on they manufactured what we call the LNJ series. And I guess LNJ series are very popular, especially the foreigners outside of the country, because of the sound quality. And I have a sample here. This is LNJ series. One of them, Sony Crack, Lipin Lopin, and I think one of the popular copies. And this series has the blue obi, and I think the cover picture was taken from the Liberty pressing in US. So yeah, this is the LNJ series, and I think LNJ series were manufactured in the early 70s here in Japan, and later on the license was transferred or changed from Toshiba EMI to King Record, and the King Record started manufacturing the Blue Note series label titles with the GXF series. Like this is one of the samples, something else, GXF series. And the noticeable thing about the King Record is that it has the very thick obi, unlike the Toshiba. So this is one of the noticeable difference between the Toshiba EMI and King Record version of the Blue Note reissue. And then after that, the license remained in the King Record, but the King Record produced what we call the GXK series. I think those series were manufactured in between, in the mid 70s up to the late 70s. So GXK series, this is one of the samples, I made in Voyage by the Herbie Hancock. Yeah. And after that, again, the license was changed from King Record again back to the Toshiba EMI, and then Toshiba EMI started producing like this series. And this is BN series with the there is no obi actually, and there is the sticker, yeah, round sticker, and also the shrink. Yeah, so this is one of the samples here by Toshiba EMI, and this series I guess produced from I think the early 80s up to the mid 80s, around that time. And then after that, the license remained in the Toshiba EMI, and Toshiba EMI started manufacturing what we call the BNJ series. So now Toshiba EMI started using again the obi, yeah, like this. This is one of the samples of BNJ series, and I think there are two types of the obi at that time. This is white obi, but there is a yellow obi as well for the BNJ series, and these BNJ series were manufactured, I think, from the mid 80s up to the late 80s, yeah, BNJ series. And after that, again, Blue Note license remained in the Toshiba EMI, but Toshiba started manufacturing what we call the BN series. It's kind of similar to the BNJ series, but they put the the serial BN. Yeah, this is one of the samples. Horace Parlan speaking my piece. Yeah, and again it has the obi, white obi. Yeah, like this. And this series was manufactured, I think, from the early 90s, yeah, to the mid 90s, I guess. Yeah. So later on, the license remained in the Toshiba EMI, and they're producing the BN series, like I showed you right now. But they produced a kind of collection series called Rare Groove Collection, and it has the blue and the yellow obi, like this one. This is one of the samples. Lou Donaldson, Mr. Shingaling. This is one of the samples of the Rare Groove collections. But the series is the same, BN series. Yeah. So those are the Blue Note reissues. Actually, there is another one which I don't have the the copy right now, but in between, I think BN and the BNJ series, there was another series, although it is just the same as BN series, but the Toshiba EMI. I'm talking about the Toshiba EMI. Toshiba EMI used the original mono master from the Blue Note US, and most of the reissues from that series were mono. Yeah, so that is the Blue Note reissue, a kind of brief history here in Japan. And of course, many of you, I'm sure that want to know the sound quality, especially in between Blue Note King Record version and Blue Note Toshiba EMI version, especially Toshiba EMI LNJ series in the King Record version. And I just want to talk a lot about the sound quality as well, but this is again going to be another topic. So today's topic is like this, just about the brief history. So that's it for today, and thanks for watching, and just wait for the next series of this conversation. Okay, thank you very much.